Welcome to WAC All Access. I'm Rachel Vigil. We are joined by New Mexico State softball head coach Kathy Rodolph. Coach, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Good. All right. You guys are picked number 1 in the WAC again. You have won the past 4 seasons. Does it come as a surprise to you?
Well, I would say that I'm extremely honored that the coaches voted us as number 1, but we have an awful lot of work ahead of us to be able to have that come through this year.
And let's talk about your player of the year, Kelsey Horton. What has she meant for the program?
Well, Kelsey is a special young lady, and she loves to compete. The bigger the stage, the bigger she becomes, and she thrives under competition. What really is probably the most unique thing about Kelsey is she's willing to put the work in and day out to be good.
That leadership is kind of something you always want on your team. Does she show the other leadership qualities to help the younger girls?
Oh, absolutely. Kelsey leads by example, and she's always willing to help those around her. But she absolutely brings her part every single day. And I think by showing that you don't get good just because you're talented, you get good because you beat on your craft, and she definitely does that.
That's exactly what you want. And an older player to showcase all those younger girls. But let's talk about the preseason pitcher of the year, Kayla Green. How's your pitching staff looking this year?
You know, I'm extremely excited about our pitching staff, and I feel like I have 4 kids that are going to be able to give us quality innings. But our pen is absolutely led by Kayla Green. And after having the opportunity to work with Kayla for the last 3 years, I love how she competes. I love how she continues to try to increase different aspects of her game. And I expect that she's going to have a standout senior year.
You know, the Midwest is having a bit of a blizzard storm right now. We got a little bit of snow here in Colorado earlier in the week. What about Las Cruces? How's the weather looking out there?
You know what? We sure are enjoying Mother Nature working with us and bringing us some sun and getting outside and being on the dirt. So as of right now, it's been a little chilly in the mornings, around 40, but it's 70 during the day, and it allows us to get after it.
You know, I wish it was 70 degrees here right now. That's for sure. That's spring weather. I'm ready for it. But, Coach, let's talk about your non-conference schedule. How much does those games help you prepare for conference play?
Well, I believe that if you want to be in the mix at the end of the season, you have to play the very best, and you have to learn what the very best do. And I believe that the top in the country are able to play very fast and eliminate the errors. And so, you know, it's hard to really speed up in practice and go faster than they normally would. You can modify a few things, but there's no substitute for great competition. So I believe that our kids need to play against the top 25 in the country if we aspire to be there.
Is there any one team you're particularly looking to play against?
I think that each one of the top teams really bring us something different. You know, if we're fortunate enough to make it to postseason, normally we go to Arizona or Arizona State. So I'm always interested in what they have gotten over the summers and how that's going to go. But I also think that, you know, playing Michigan this year, playing Oregon, playing Mizzou, you know, I could go on and on. We're going to be challenged. I believe we have 9 games against Power 5 schools before we would play another mid-major. So we're going to be tested and find out what we're made of.
I mean, that's exactly what you want in non-conference play. But now let's move ahead to conference play, where we've got CBU joining the WAC. How does that change up conference play throughout the season?
Well, I'm pretty excited about the competition level in the WAC. And I feel like it has steadily over the last couple of years continued to grow and get better. And I feel like there is absolutely anybody could take it at any time. I think Cal Baptist brings in a quality program that's going to be good competition. And so I think it only helps the WAC.
Well, perfect, Coach. We're excited for the season, obviously, to start up, and we appreciate your time today.
Thank you very much, and go WAC.
Go WAC. All right, that was Kathy Rodolph from New Mexico State Softball.